All right, Hit It Monkey Daily Update, November 3rd, Monday. Um, nothing really new. Same old, same old. We got the SPY here. Um, closed at 20. It closed off its high, but it did hit a high today of 202.45, higher than it's been in the last 52 weeks, for sure. Okay, so this is a 1 year chart. Um, now, um, I don't know if this is good for me or bad for me, because what's good for me is my charts work. Remember, I talked to you about this green arrow here as a bullish sign, and sure enough, right? Green, it was green here already. It was still red here. Then on this day here, today's Monday, so for Thursday, it went green here, and it was of course green here, and it's a bullish sign, all right. But towards the end of the day, at least, there was some sell-off. It finished off its high, um, so we shall see. As you know, when we had the last crash, we hit the all time high this day right here, and then the next day it went on a steady downward trend from there. So making a new all time high, and when we did that, look, it was green on both charts, as you can see here and here, right? So you never know. Me, I need with my current positions, I do need it to drop down to, I don't know. I'd love around 189 maybe, which can that drop as you, and I need it by this expiration date, which is a few days away. So can that happen? Sure. Look, you know what I mean. A lot could happen. So, but I will. I do have. If you go to, I'll go to Dole real quick. Yeah. Well, here's all my positions. So I have about. Well, how do I do this? Close this. I'll go to my portfolio page here. And on most of my positions, I have like 18 days left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch. I have about like 8 days left. Once this gets to about 10 to 14 days, I want to see how my positions are doing, and I'll start rolling. Okay. But a lot could happen between now and then. Now they changed up Doe a little bit, made it a lot easier to use. If you look, when you click on your filter here and your notables, you have all kinds of stuff. You can, show earnings only, show everything. You can show earnings within a range. Okay, so, or you can hide earnings within a range. So let's say we're doing a close to 45-day expiration. You want to hide earnings for the next, and you can hide earnings for the next 45 days, let's say. Okay, so earning range is 45, and you want to hide earnings within this range, and you want IV rank, and that's it, right? And you can sort by descending order. So these should not have earnings uh, in that 45-day range. Okay, so um, I don't know what that means actually. So let me check HLF real quick. I don't know how they're gonna outline. They're gonna explain all this tomorrow, but let me look. Herbalife. Yeah, okay, it has earnings now, but it doesn't have earnings in the next 45 to 60 days. Okay, so that's how you use Doe here. So I don't know. I'm just gonna hide all earnings within a 0 to 60 day range on my IB rank at 50 or greater. Okay, so these are all the things you can trade. Me, um, I am holding. I'm not doing anything because I want to preserve my capital just in case I have to roll something, and I might kind of do a Karen thing and maybe put on an roll it and put on maybe more positions depending how the market looks. All right. Oh, let's check /ES real quick. I did not check what happened after the market today. I kind of hardly watched the market today, to be honest. Let me zoom in real quick. Okay, so after hours, it came down a little bit. So let's see. Yeah, well, kind of wanted to go hover around this 180 or 1889 or 1899 area. Okay, so I can't really tell much. Let's look at the 15-minute chart on the SPY again on the /ES minis. Um, yeah, so see, look, remember, same thing, right? This is kind of interesting though. You see how I said usually if on your 15-minute chart it breaks above the after hours or high, it'll go higher, and that's what happened, right? Beginning of the day, and it kind of trend higher. But then what's good for the bears and good for me, because I want it to retrace a little bit, and it's good for you if you guys want to put on more positions, because you want IV rank to pop. Right now, IV rank on ES is not that great. So anyway, what we do is what's not good for the bears on this 15-minute chart is, it couldn't hold, it couldn't stay, it couldn't close above the after hours high. The previous days, what I mean, look right here, it closed below it, which is not or real even, okay. And then today it's below, so that's not a good sign. This could be it's a volatility that we need to put on more positions, or I do need it to retrace a little bit. Okay. Um, Let me go back to the SPY and let me check something real quick. And let me go to the daily chart over here. Come on, let's let it load up, guys. Here we go. IV rank is 34.1. It rose a little bit. So as you can see, it kind of blipped up here. Kind of rose up a little bit. That's good. So that means this should be coming down. We'll see. Still above the year. This line again is where we opened up at the beginning of the year. I'm just trying to see if I notice anything real quick. Usually I'm pretty quick at noticing things, but to be honest, I didn't look at the market all day today, so I'm doing this daily update. Basically, live. I mean, not well. You know what I mean? As I go, because this is what I look at on a daily basis. I kind of want to see if I see anything. I see IV rank kind of basing around here, so that's a good thing because that means IV rank could pop. This looks really bullish. This is really oversold though. Let me add something real quick. I have been playing with this, as you guys know. I haven't really played with it a lot. I just started using it. See, let me add this. Yeah. Okay, see how this is trending up? Okay. So as the market is losing strength, and if the bears come in and this trends higher, you'll see that means the bearish signal is getting stronger. If this goes up, that means the bearish signal is getting stronger, and then you'll see the market turn over and go down. I don't know what else, but who knows? I mean, these are technicals. I mean, shoot, if they were right all the time, we'd be super rich. Everybody would use them. I'm just trying to look real quick what I can see. As you can see here, the gap between the red and yellow, the slow stochastic 25 and 3 is shrank. It's only like barely 2, right? So if this red line crosses below the yellow line, that's a bearish sign. See, like right here, cross underneath the yellow, and this would happen. Where's the high? I'll kind of scroll. The last time it did this crap to us. Yeah, when it did this the last time, you could see here red went below the yellow and it kind of the trend down there. So, yep, it's kind of starting to happen up here. So this could be the correction I need anyway, because I don't need a big correction. I just shot up too high too fast. Okay, so I kind of needed to bring it back down a little bit. Okay, cool. I mean, there's really not much else. As far as placing trades, here's all the things you could trade. None of these have any earnings in the next 0 to 60 days. Usually we do 45 days expiration, so I could even change this filter down and go something like here. As long as there's no earnings in I'm sorry, 0 to the next, go this way, 45 days. I go like this. Okay? So from now for the 45 days, we're looking for stuff without earnings because I hid the earnings. This is what you can trade. Good trade, bad trade. I think they did gold, but it's so cheap. You can do GOD. We can do GOD. I like that number. Or you know what they did to their market measure? Is if it's a cheap stock. Like, hey, look at this, GDX. Here's what they did on Good Trade, Bad Trade today. See, nice high IV rank, right? But look, only $17.91. So when you try to trade it on a strangle, okay, is what they tried to do here. You can't really collect, and I'll change this to 45 days real quick because that's what they do, but I don't know, we'll see. And look, you only can collect 46 cents. No good. So according to the market measure, here's what you can do. You can do a straddle, okay, and try to collect 20% of the amount collected would be the same amount as at 46 cents. So here's what I mean. Look, on a strangle, right, take a look. You can collect 46 cents, right? Now do this. Go to strategies real quick. Go to strangle again, but change this to 50%. Okay? Look what happens. You're at the money. You're at the money straddle. Now look, you can collect $2.16, right? Now, so what you're going to do is you're going to manage this. And what if you make 20% of max profit? You take the $2.16, right? And you times that by 0.20. Check this out. $2.16 and times that by 0.20. And that's about, look, see? 43 cents. The same you would have collected max profit on in a strangle, right? So the idea is in the market measure today was, well, put on the straddle because it's such a nice high IV rank, and then manage this at 20 to 25% of max profit, and you would have still collected the full profit as if you did a strangle. Um, that's a premise. So you could do something like that. This is called, I call it a Hono Hono trade because you want the stock to stay right around this level. Okay, you in this green area, so you really don't want it to move past this. Okay, so that's one option you can do. I'm just wanting to give you guys some options. Or you look for a higher price stock and you can sell a golden gecko. Look at the most expensive one here. It's got to be back to either the FXC or GOD. So FXC, let's double check. I got about 4 minutes left. I think I did this already though. For you guys, but let's look. We're gonna do a strangle, 45 days, right? Oh wait, my bad. See, now my default is here. I want to change this back to 1 standard deviation, 84%. As you can tell, we can collect 57 cents. Okay. I mean, I would love to collect more, but let's see. Why is that? Let's try the other one. Gold is what? GLD. Well, I like FXE because IB rank is 100%, but let's just try GLD real quick. On a strangle, what can we collect? Way better. See that? $1.21. Okay, what's the expected move of gold in the next 46 days by December 20th? Go to a toss, type in GLD. Okay, and then we want to pull up the trade page. Well, we can look at the chart real quick, but if you want to skew it anyway. Here's the daily chart. Oh, it's really oversold like this, so this is bearish, of course. So let's go to the trade page. Go to December. Expected move is $6.56.579. 6.579 times by 0.198. We want to correct ideally $1.30. We're pretty much there. Perfect. You can do a golden gecko on this. How do you do that? From here, go to Iron Condor. Make sure your default settings are the same. 5 strikes wide would be a mini golden gecko, which has been proven by the market measures to have your highest, most efficient return on capital. If you want, you can click this arrow button and see if you can. Whoops, not that one. My bad. This leg strike button right here. This toggles. If this toggles back between your percentage out of the money and your strike prices. Okay. And so as you can see here, you're risking 430 to make 70. That's over almost not quite a 20%, but easily over a 10% return on capital, as you can see there. And here's your total ROC right there, total return on capital, TROC right there. Okay. All right. Okay. 0.35 per day. So multiply that by the number of days. Okay. So if you have more capital. Okay, what you can do is you can move the strikes out to the 2 standard deviation line, which is, of course, right here. So you just move it out like this. Repetition is the mother of all learning. And everything in green is where you make money. Everything is red is where you lose money. This is where the dot is where the stock is trading at now. So you want the stock to stay within this green area, and you'll make your full max profit of 87 cents at this point in time. And it's a little bit better than 10%. All right? Hope that helps, man. Do you folks work? Do your homework? Any questions? Just give me a shout out, all right? And here's some options for you. You guys have a good night.